Welcome to
Welcome to
Jason
Jason
Squared. Hello. I'm going to take my hat off because I don't look good in hats.
This is silly.
Ah! See what we did there, everybody? Gosh, we're amazing. Welcome to Jason Squared.
That joke took 3 hats.
It really did take 3 hats. It's a three-hatted joke right
It's
there.
a 3-hatted joke.
Jason Squared episode 17. I'm JasonHeadsets.com from iwearyourshirt.com.
I'm Jason, notheadsets.com from textartist.com.
This is true. Hey, by the way, I did not change my name for the internet to know at my guard gate where I live, because I live in a gated community, as you know, because they're too dumb to even know my last name that I've had for 7 years, let alone if I possibly changed it. That would have been fun to deal with.
I think that's... Well, you can't go be mad at people who work at guard gates.
True.
You know what I mean?
This is true. This is definitely true. All right. We have 2 seconds here, so I'm just going to stop this. Would you like to go first on your topics, or would you like me to?
First of all, thanks to Mr. Adam. Yeah. Can we say that?
We have
because
a video.
It wouldn't be possible without him.
We have a video intern officially, and I hate the word intern. When I wrote that on Facebook, that was just, I'm sorry, I'm just so used to that word. But we have a video editing ninja who's helping us put these Jason Squared episodes together. So Adam, big shout out to you. Thanks to everybody who had interest. But Adam's doing all the fun stuff here. We get to just create.
Okay, one side topic before we get to the real topics.
Yes.
I was thinking about your shirt, because at first I thought it said, Never Seattle.
Never Seattle.
But it says Never Settle with a line through it. That's like...
Whoa,
That's
you're
like
right.
Never Settle. Or...
Never settle.
Never Don't Settle. I don't know. I love it. It's an Ugg shirt, right?
Yeah. You know I love the Ugg Monk shirts.
I like that guy. Okay, let's... Look,
Gypsies.
man, we could talk all day, but let's get to business.
Starting the clock. My topic this week is hashtag skywire. For those of you who have cable or live on the internet, or pretty much mostly everybody in the world, or at least the U.S., watched Nik Wallenda. He comes from a long line of high wire acts. See what I did there? The long line. And he walked across the Grand Canyon, 1,400 feet, 2-inch thick wire. And it was downright impressive feat, no doubt about that. Couple caveats. Number one, it apparently wasn't across the actual Grand Canyon. It was across the stretch they call Little Colorado.
It was a part of the Grand Canyon.
Which is a part of the Grand Canyon.
But you could, walk across a smaller part, and you'd still be walking across the Grand Canyon.
I know. I said the same thing. I was like, listen, it was still insane. But my 2 favorite parts of this were being on social media and, tweeting along with everybody that was watching. And the main trend was the fact that he just never stopped talking to Jesus the entire time, which I really thought they were going to, mute his audio at some point, because it was overwhelming at certain point. Thank you, Jesus. Crazy Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me, Jesus. I understand why. It was just weird to have him, mic'd up. So that, and then the hashtag skywire jeans was definitely one of my favorites, because he just wore normal blue jeans. And, I guess I don't have any other option of clothing that I would have chosen for him to wear, but...
Yeah, what kind of skywalking pants? Did you want, parachute pants?
I think so. I think I could have gone for, some zebra-striped hammer pants, and, at the end you could have, broken it down instead of, instead of just hustling forward. So, did you get a chance to watch it?
I saw it. I saw the 1-minute version, but I skipped to the end.
And
I saw the part where he kneeled down and T-bowed the middle of the thing, which, yeah.
It was impressive. Well, to kneel down, in the middle of the thing, it's just, I can't do any of it, but that just freaked me out.
You could probably do it if you had a big enough stick and the help of Jesus.
And with that, it's your turn.
What is my topic? Oh! Okay, good. So mine's an oldie but goodie. It's one thing that I've shared with people a lot, and want to share with you. Dear readers, listeners, viewers, whatever you are. Holy cow. It's my favorite SMBC comic of all time, Saturday morning breakfast cereal, if you're not familiar. And they're not always, this deep, right? They're always good. They're not always this deep. And this one is, it's basically about YOLO. It's very anti-YOLO. which is great. But it's about how it takes about 7 years to master any one thing. It's kind of like the Malcolm Gladwell, you know what I mean? 50,000 hours, whatever.
10,000.
But it just basically says, like, hey, man, if you suck at something, that's okay. Because someday you won't. Or you could, try other things. And you can have, if it takes 7 years, you can have up to 11 different lifetimes where you master different things. And I like it because I kind of feel like I'm that way now. I did web design and marketing stuff for a while, and then it was like 2.5, 3 years ago, I was like, not anymore. I'm just going to be an artist now. So who knows? Like, I'm going to try this for however many years, and then I don't know what lifetime comes next, but I wonder, for you, like, your lifetime of wearing T-shirts is over.
Right.
At least in the fashion that you have. And so what is, it makes me wonder, what is your next lifetime?
I know, that's the thing. I'm in this like weird process. If anybody's been reading my blog, you've kind of seen like this self-discovery like thing that I'm going through, and I have no idea. I mean, I think that I definitely want to like help fellow entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Jacksonville right now that eventually will probably be a topic on this show. So, but I'm excited just to kind of see where things go and what happens, and I love the comic, and I think it's super cool, and it just kind of plays to the fact that like you don't have to be stuck doing all the crappy things that you think you need to do in life.
Right, like if you hate like where you're at, you could be a world-class juggler in 7 years.
And just do it, man. Just juggle. Just juggle. That's now our show's tagline. Jason Squared, just juggle.
Just juggle.
So my YouTube video this week.
I want to go first on YouTube.
Ooh, go.
I'm just being difficult. I really don't. I don't even know what my video. I don't remember which one I decided on.
It's already down.
Have you seen it yet? Because it's not YouTube. Once again, it's Vimeo, and we'll put it up. Yep. Sorry. Well, he did all right with the last one.
Yeah.
It's a motorcycle race in Ireland. It's like Irish road racing. They go over 200 miles an hour, but it's not like NASCAR where it's just like, a little turn. These guys are like dodging brick fences, and they're running into each other. And it just, when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I'll do anything. And now I want to not die.
Right.
And I feel like the odds that you would get,
dead.
That you would get dead is really, but still, this video is incredible, and it's like, especially if you watch all the way to the very end, there's a scene where they do like an entire lap first person, and it's just, I don't know, it's pretty awesome.
I'll have to watch it because I haven't watched it yet either. We started this.
It was just playing in front of you, literally in front of your face in that moment. You could have been watching then.
Crazy. Okay, my video this week is from Casey Neistat. It's actually one of his older videos called Bike Lanes, and I love this video. I just recently found it. His channel is really awesome. A lot of you watching may have seen his Nike Fuel video that he made, where basically Nike Fuel like gave him a fuel band, and instead of like doing something with it, he really like, and the budget that they gave him for this, he just went on like a world traveling trip and then just videotaped that. And videotaped is still a weird phrase that we use, but really cool guy in New York, just makes awesome videos. Gizmodo actually has a little 3-part series on like breaking down his office space because it's like super functional, and he like builds all of his own rigs and everything. But he's just a really like interesting guy. I feel like if he had a documentary on HBO with his brother for a little while called the Neistat Brothers. So just super interesting. This Bike Lanes video is really funny. If you get a chance to click through and watch it, I highly recommend it. You'll probably browse through a bunch of his videos on his channel. But really cool guy. Have you heard of him before?
No. Well, actually, I think you told me about I saw the Nike Fuel Band thing a while back.
That one's got like tens of millions of views, so
that's a lot.
That's a good one. Well, everybody, that is episode 17 in a nutshell. You know you've got the question of the week coming up, don't you? Have you thought of something awesome in your mind?
Oh, yeah.
I like
No, I'm going to do this. Hold on. That's not where it is. It's more over here. Yeah, you got it.
Cool. What's the question of the week? What do we got?
Hopefully, do you use Spotify?
I don't. I actually just subscribed today for the first time to Pandora and like paying for it, so I don't have to get ads anymore.
Okay. well, this question might not be relevant to you.
Hey, it's cool.
Actually, then who are you listening to right now? Because it's really what Spotify artist are you listening to, but I guess it could be any artist. Like, who do you have on repeat right now?
Leave your answers in the comment below. My answer to that is Daft Punk, Random Access Memories.
Yep.
I think we even chatted about this like on Facebook. But that album, like, that's like, to me, that's like, what are they called? Explosions in the Sky. Like, I can just play that like start to finish, repeat again, and like just like motivating and good listening stuff. And I just really dig it. How about you?
It's along the same thread. I've been going back and forth between Daft Punk and C2C, like C to C.
I'm gonna write that down.
Listen to them. It's just ridiculous how good their music is.
Nice. Awesome. Well, we look forward to your answers, and as always, please submit topics to our Google Doc. That is the big thing that we need you guys to do, so we have stuff to potentially talk about, so we're not just finding our own things. And especially as we get back into the flow of this show, we want to talk about the things that you guys find on the internet. So make sure you're submitting. There's a link somewhere here Adam will put up for us, and we'll be able to look at the stuff you guys submit and talk about it and see your faces. So we're going to try and have this thing go up every Monday is our goal. Don't sue us if that doesn't happen, though.
You can sue him.
At who, Adam?
You. Well, sure.
Adam. Oh, come on. Adam, yeah. All legal inquiries through Adam, please.
Please. At jasonsquared.com. I think that's the email that we didn't set up.
Yeah,
so.
that if you watched last week, we don't have that domain either anymore. So, everybody, it's been good talking to you. We'll see you next week.
Because we're your hosts.
Coast to coast. Stupid thing. Just juggle, everybody. Just juggle. One, 2, 3. Okay, I have started the recording again. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Jason Squared.
I didn't know what you were saying. You counted down.
Ready?
Okay, let's
cut. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Is everything that was said before?
Yeah.
We're not going to do anything with it, so we can say the same old jokes that we just said. And no one's going to know.